So we're starting off with Lucina and Mewtwo. Mewtwo definitely one of those characters that's somewhat underrepresented.
Oh, yeah.
He jumping in, gets the dash attack. Up tilt's going to combo as well. But Lucina, really strong lead in squad strikes, just really solid aerials, just all around great character.
Yeah, I mean, also, if she gets that lead, then she can really just propel it forward. I mean, all of the sword characters are really good. And I like seeing the Rotom. I actually like seeing his whole cast. Those are all really strong characters, and we've seen how Robin can do. It was crazy. But we're seeing also Mewtwo, really underrepresented character, like you said, and also has a little bit of a hard time against sword characters because he does a really awkward jump. He's also really light.
One of the things that's really tough about this is I feel like this is a matchup that on paper would favor Lucina. Nice forward air there is going to connect, but you don't really get that opportunity to develop a neutral game or meta within the match because you just have one stock for this character. So by the time ShamonaHe starts figuring out some of the ways in with Mewtwo, if he loses the stock, he's like, all right, I got to figure this all out on an entirely different character. And that's really something that speaks to the versatility of the squad strike mode in general. Nice dash attack there. ShamonaHe looking to get this first stock, and we come away with it. All right. ShamonaHe's like, yeah, what matchup are you talking about?
Yeah, I heard you. What are you talking about? It looks good on paper, but here we go. So actually, this can work in favor of Mewtwo because he's got that reflector. And let me tell you, Robin really wants to depend on those projectiles. And Rage, 44% already. He's juggling with that tail. Just slap him up there, but there we go. You definitely want to release that a little earlier because you can just smash the eye out of it.
For a moment here, I thought we were watching Spokane Valley again. We see Lucina, now Robin's coming out. Another up tilt. Trying to get back onto the stage. Robin's just like, can I play now? Up smash is going to connect. ShamonaHe's still chilling at 130% on his first character. Runs up smash casual.
Yeah, just takes it out easily. And he's already down to his last, is it stock? Is it last character?
Yes.
I don't know. But
it is most definitely both.
Yeah.
Palutena's going to have to work overtime. Really, another character that I thought we'd see a lot more competitive play. Just hasn't really shown up that often, but ShamonaHe's going to go ahead and try to make that argument. Looks for the smash, just misses that. Dash attack goes in. Big as a house. Up smash for Palutena. I can get you all the way up there, too.
This is explosive. This is explosive flare?
Flame?
Explosive flame. There we go. I mean, it's really interesting to see. I think Ridley also can be a problem for Palutena because one stray, strong smash attack can take it, but at the same time, Palutena's got a good job controlling it, but then again, after that, he's got to go through one more, and he's got a plank gang.
Robin's like, I can juggle you too, man. I got these up smashes. Explosive Flame's going to connect at 105%. Ridley, not the heaviest character in the game, but heavy enough to stick around after that. Misses the grab, floats in with the neutral air. Another Explosive Flame. You see, anytime you see Palutena dash away from you, you already know that side is coming out.
Yeah, and almost taking the stock like that. But remember, even though Palutena's doing a great job controlling the match, 84%. Not looking too good, and she's down a character. Is that how it works? But there we go. Ridley, really big and too big for smashing, but not big enough to survive that one. So Plant is going to have to bring it out with a golden pot. Let's see what he can do.
All right, I'm really impressed with Rotom's ability to bring this one back so far. We were looking at the Mewtwo versus Palutena matchup, and now he's managed to take two characters off of ShamonaHe. Neutral Air's going to connect. The remix there goes for the falling version of that. Explosive Flame's going to miss. ShamonaHe, that up smash would definitely close the game out. Roll over to the left, dodging aerials, blocks the forward smash, doesn't follow up off of that. Explosive Flame that close to your opponent, bad for your health.
Yeah, really bad for him, and uses their great reflect by Palutena, and here comes the spike once more, 160% max rate. Tries to use it, up throw, should be able to take it. Chomps on the goddess and says goodbye. That game number 1 is my victory. Plant game represent.
Now, ShamonaHe is going to say calculated if we ask him how he thought the rest of that was going to go. But for sure he missed that special and just inadvertently missed the counter, which is what set up that win for him. But yeah, of course I meant to do that. It was a bait. It was a 200 IQ reload. Look, see? Feeling himself out here.
Yeah, there we go. We actually get to see all the selections this time. So we're seeing same thing so far. Yeah, there we go. But I saw that Richter, and I was like, you get that away from there. But
so this is an interesting rotation here. ShamonaHe is keeping the same 3 characters, but now is opting to lead off with the Ridley and then follow up the Piranha Plant. Mewtwo did so much work in that game, got down to the last character on Rotom's side. Definitely think I can understand the motive behind making that switch. Or is it? Or is it the same?
I mean, I think it could work. And remember, these are best of 5 series.
All right, maybe they are keeping it the same, or maybe I'm just looking at the screen crazy. Okay, it is really. I'm debating.
Oh, I guess you're a little confused. But here we go. Ganon starting off, definitely a powerhouse, so I can see why you want to start it off. It's also, especially against a Ridley, like not too bad of a choice. And there we go, starting off really strong though. We're seeing ShamonaHe doing a great job. And is this the knife?
Tony was out here making all those hand gestures to catch the longest up tilt in the game.
Yeah.
All right. Goodbye, Ridley.
Yeah.
You two, you're on deck next. Jab attack, that's going to connect. 57% only racked up on a Ganondorf. Only needs to win neutral 4 or 5 times before he's closing the stock out. Runs up, gets the neutral attack. ShamonaHe's going to have to work really hard to try to bring this one back. So far, successfully so. Up smash is going to miss. There's the side B, goes for the spike. Quickly gets up the attack. Ooh! Look at these boots!
This foot. But here we go. Oh, great utilization. It's really forced. Ganon recovering high is really bad, I would say. And going to get hit like that. Ooh. No spike, but takes the stock.
Gets the job done.
Yeah.
It's honest work.
So Palutena, Robin is up next, I should say. Can do some ledge trapping, like I said. We've seen this multiple times over and over. He uses Arc Fire, and that should be it. Oh, doesn't have the Levin sword, so no kill yet.
I'm completely sold on Robin. The more we cast Super Smash Thursdays and see Spokane Valley, that character, she just is a hybrid of so many different play styles that it's hard to deal with. Charges that up. Manages to get around that. Nice side B to change the float back towards the stage. Gets the grab. Goes for the back throw. Throws out the neutral B. Just misses that. Goes in. Another neutral air. Really trying to probe in with that in these even exchanges.
Yeah, doing a great job. I mean, Mewtwo, we can't give him out. And there we go. Uses the up smash, the Galaxy smash, the Galaxy Braid. But there we go. Mewtwo takes it. And he lands the up smash as well. So down to Palutena last time. This time doesn't have to go through 3. Not just to go through 2. Definitely believe in the ability, but there we go. Mewtwo doing a great job controlling it. F smash misses. That's a big whiff. No punish though, and we're seeing the grab. See, explosive flame. There we go. It's a good move. Almost no lag, but hits him with the no you reverse card from Uno, but Plant Gang is back out.
15% of the time, it works every time. ShamonaHe down to the last character. Plant Gang life 26%. This attack there, following up from Rotom. Somehow, like, this is definitely Rotom's best character, but just the way they're throwing out these explosive flames is, it could be punished way harder than it ends up being in most of these instances.
Oh! Speaking of punish, there we go. Missed opportunity on that counter. Gets taken out. Plant Gang represent once more. I do like it. It's best of, they don't even know it's best out of 5.
Yeah, we're best of 5s. We're best of 5s throughout. So you got one more try? One more try? Let's see what we got.
Do we see a different rotation? I think that Ganon did really well, or was it the fact that he ate that up tilt?
I don't know. I definitely would keep Ganon in a rotation. I would think more as a second character instead of leading off. Just seems to be I don't know, just the way that played. You definitely want to keep Palutena as the anchor. Robin, I think, has a lot of strong zoning options to where you could reasonably lead off with her. And Ganondorf just closes out these stocks really early. You only need to hit someone 6 times tops.
Yeah, I think it's really cool that you can't see what order your opponent picks. Can you see it or can you not?
I don't know.
I think it's blind because you can't really you can't just wait for your opponent to pick it up. But here we go. We're starting off on Yoshi's Island. And there we go. The Robin first this time.
All right,
I like
it's like he heard me.
I hear you. The Ganon second right like there. And
I think this is the best rotation for this immediate matchup. Really, being the lead point for ShamonaHe, definitely seems to feel most comfortable in the Mewtwo and Plant Gang. Piranha Plant afterwards, so whatever damage you can rack up here, if he does manage to take out the Robin, all the better. Increases the chances of securing that 3-0. Up B's going to get Robin over to the other side. Rotom almost got punished for it. Back air is going to connect. ShamonaHe venturing to potentially go for the edge guard. Side B, we drag these.
We drag these, we drag him off. He went for an up special, interesting enough. And Robin, I would say, gets eaten. Hits him with the chomp and screams at him a little bit. There we go, Ganon's back out. Having some revenge on that one. The side special, and
the remix. That was actually a really rough spot because it's like, what do I do? Do I shield again? Maybe he could have spot dodged somehow.
We could try to parry,
Goodbye, Ridley. Mewtwo up on deck now. Things pretty much even. Rotom trying to get some kind of advantage. Grab. Finds that right out of neutral. Side B's going to miss. Looking for the neutral. That one will connect down till afterwards. And we charge those up. Blesses the scalp. Just like, you're knighted.
Hits him the top. Look at the top of his head. And when your barber tells you a little off the top, so he just kind of hits you with that.
Shave that one a little close. Okay, we're dreaming big out here. Forward tilt. Odie's boots out. Up B's going to get ShamonaHe to the other side of the stage. Big boy neutral air connects. 76%. Winding it up. If that get-up attack was a few pixels off, that would have been GG. We'd be talking about game number 4. Instead, the grab will connect. Poison Cloud racking the damage up. ShamonaHe's going to have to work overtime here. Pull this back, but he's got to get this stock. He's got to get Ganondorf out of here.
Where are you? That's a missed opportunity. Cuts the plant down.
Home run hitting.
A win on the board, so not out of it just yet. That Ganon got some work done. That's the biggest thing. If Ganon starts getting rolling, that's when you have a hard time going in.
Rotom's like, I'm glad it's a best of 5.
give me those bands paper.
Let me look at the man. Let me see what bands I got.
I mean, I think that's really interesting. You're gonna go ahead and pick the. What are they gonna pick? Flat Zone. Flat Zone's my favorite counter pick.
If I'm Rotom, I'm going something with as few platforms as possible. Like with how much value I got off the forward smash from Ganondorf, I'm looking to charge those up all day until ShamonaHe shows that they're gonna be able to deal with it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But it does look like we're gonna see a switch in rotation. Is perhaps Mewtwo coming out first?
Yeah, I mean, we're looking at it right now. We're seeing Ganondorf, Robin, the last pick. Stick to the Palutena. There's no reason to stray away from that.
Didn't even have to break the Palutena out.
So here we go, picking the order. So, yeah, you actually can't see the order.
So
there you go. I like that. I like that mind game that kind of goes behind there.
If I'm Rotom, there's no guile about it. I'm keeping the exact same rotation. It worked out. I didn't have to break out the Palutena. If I'm ShamonaHe, I'm also incentivized to go with the same rotation. The Ridley, I don't know. I feel like I still lead off at the Ridley. Apparently there's something going on. What? Maybe they went to the wrong stage or something. All right, we'll get that sorted out here momentarily.
But there we go, the 2-stock.
But it's always interesting to see how these squad strikes shape up, because arguably I would say for ShamonaHe, Ridley is the weakest character in that chain.
Really?
In terms of the value it's netted, how long that character stayed alive. Not to say that it's bad, it's just that what we've seen him do with Mewtwo and with Piranha Plant, to me, is a lot more convincing. So do you put your arguably weakest character first and potentially try to, see what you can do there, or do you try to hide it, put it towards the middle? You definitely wouldn't want to put it as anchor, I don't think. But
you see some randoms being pulled out?
What is happening?
They both have 2 randoms. He gets all the sword characters.
It's a measure of spice.
I mean,
so they picked one character and then random 2 others.
The best way to get to game 5.
Well then.
I mean, that should be fun. I mean, Sheik in this game. Are they going to pick?
Something is happening here.
Yeah.
I don't know what, but whatever it is,
they better do something.
It is in fact happening. So I guess there was another thing that was incorrectly picked. They're having a good time out here, at least.
I mean, we're having a good time watching them.
Having a good time also up here?
Most of the time.
Yeah, the random picks are
weird.
I don't know. I'd be really curious to hear what the conversation is. They're both chilling right now.
Maybe it's the wrong stage.
I don't know. I feel like, I don't know, you pick the stage first. So whatever they're doing, they're gonna get that sorted out.
I mean, hopefully they figure it out. That'd be great.
But in the instance,
here we go.
Looks like they are going back to their standard teams. I'm wondering if we are going to see Ridley first or second. Looks like it is going to be Mewtwo. This was a strong lead for ShamonaHe, but again, I'm just really worried about when and if that really shows up.
Look at the juggles that are coming in right now. So I think we saw Robin actually use the arc fire at the very start, and that was to actually block the fact if Mewtwo threw out an early Shadow Ball, because the Arc Fire eats projectiles very well. That's what a lot of people have a hard time dealing with. But Mewtwo whiffing a lot of options there. That could have been a big punish, but he's seeming to stand still a lot, trying to reflect the Arc Fires. But Arc Thunder as well. Do you like starting off with Mewtwo?
In terms of this immediate matchup, I definitely see the value of it. We saw Mewtwo take Rotom down to the last character in game number 1, so there's definitely an argument for it. ShamonaHe gets back on stage. Nice side B, runs up. A lot of options being thrown out here, just getting around them on either side. Definitely more to be left on the table.
Oh, he's alive.
And we're out here gambling with these charge smashes and going in to interrupt them. That could have been bad for business for ShamonaHe. Runs fight another day. Back into the jab will connect. Shadow Ball is charged up. Down there. Spiking Robin off the stage. Not able to get that kill, but that up air, that's going to do it.
Yeah, it takes the stock. There we go. We got Ganon on the table looking immediately for that side B. Mewtwo stands just like, am I a joke to you? But hits someone there, looking for the boom. Tries to go for the up smash. I mean, is Ganon got a C-stick binded to smash? Like keep flicking it over left and right, but I don't like the decision making with this Ganon.
I'm really liking the combo potential we're seeing out of ShamonaHe's Mewtwo though. The Shadow Ball runs up, gets the combination off of that. Exit stage left, big boy boot. Rotom's out here playing the game too. Ridley, let's see what he's going to be able to pull off with that. Up smash, that's going to miss. Rolls to the left, gets around that forward tilt.
He's walking.
And he rolls, side B's going to connect. Heavy boy, not going to get taken out. Air dodge, gets onto the stage, invulnerability frames working out. Another side B, is that going to be it?
Yeah, that will. I mean, this time we'll be exiting stage right. We got the Palatine out here. Palatine has done a lot of work, and hopefully we'll be able to bring this back, because doing a great job with those fares. Explosive Flare catches the roll. So, good job for that. But yeah, there we go. Up smash gets a little bit of damage. Oh, he looks for the up special. Hello. What are we looking over here? And with the fireball. Oh my goodness. What
I
is
feel
going
like the
on?
name of the game for right now for ShamonaHe is just get whatever damage that they can. If they can close out the game, obviously great. We're playing to win out here. But let's say he loses the stock here. 101% is a really solid lead for Piranha Plant. Really strong forward smashes. Up smash.
Hits him with the bite to the butt.